Hey everybody, welcome back to Spare Time. And this episode, as the title says, we'll be showing you how to wash your Spider-Man costume because new fabric has a certain thing to it that'll make fabric paint not permanent to it. Yeah. So we're going to be washing it today, and I just filled up a bucket of cold water and a very small amount of laundry detergent. And you just take the costume and put it in like so. Yeah. Um, You just dunk it in like that. No real easy way or technique or anything like that. And this is the you can machine wash it if you want to, but I was a little more cautious about it and wanted to unravel, so I decided to use this method instead of putting it into a bucket of extremely cold water. And that wasn't fun. Well, it was fun, but the first shock of the cold water wasn't. Yeah, I ruined the joke. Anyway, just kind of turning it over, squeezing it, and just making sure all the water gets to every bit of the costume, trying to mimic a washing machine with my hands, and yeah, just enjoying this little trip through time to when people didn't have washing machines. So just trying to make sure it gets to every little bit of the fabric, and I'm checking it every now and again just to make sure that none of the fabric is unraveling. And yeah, none of it really did. It was all pretty good. And just squeezing it down, keeping it underwater, and you're gonna want to do this for about, I don't know, like maybe 5 minutes, something like that. And then you're gonna leave it in there for 10 minutes, just like under, try to keep it as under the surface as you can. And then you can just squeeze out any stains you might have if you're washing this afterwards. Or you can take a washcloth and try to rub out a stain, or a toothbrush. Uh, yeah, and this is a thread that I didn't think I needed, so I decided to try to pull it out. Just trying to find out where it connects to, and eh, I couldn't get it. So just trying to keep it underwater as long as I can, bringing it up, letting all the water drain out, and just putting it back under water and leaving it in there for, like I said, 10 minutes. And then you're going to want to take a towel and put that right next to the bucket, or maybe not right next to the bucket if you don't want to. Maybe basically you just need a towel, and yeah, the sound's on. Just squeeze out all the water and just place that onto the towel. You just grab each individual piece and lay it on just piece by piece, one by one, onto the towel after squeezing all the water out. You're gonna want to be pretty gentle with this. You don't want to be too rough. I was a little bit too rough with it. Uh, Fortunately, though, it came out okay. But if you're not too careful with it, it could rip or tear or unravel the stitching, and that's not good. Anyway, I'm just kind of squeezing out the last piece right here. This is the mask, and yeah, you just kind of fold it over. Not fold it over, but just pull, squeeze, and just try to make sure you get every little bit of water out. Uh, wouldn't recommend twisting it too much though, just because I think it might be easier to tear it if you twist it. So you could just fold it over and just squeeze it with your hands like I'm doing right here. And once you're done with that, congratulations, you now know how to wash your own clothes. In case you haven't been washing your own clothes. And in case you haven't washed your clothes, now you know how to do it as if you don't have a working washing machine. So if your power goes out, you know how to keep your clothes clean. Yeah, you can thank me later for that. Right here, I'm trying to get more space with the towel. I'm trying to unfold it, but I didn't really think that through too much. And yeah, I'm just trying to even it out so it doesn't lay on top of each other. And this is the last piece. This is yeah, the glove. Just trying to check it, make sure everything's still sewn together properly, and if not, I have to re-sew it and make sure it still works together and still fits. And yeah, the bucket was full of red water when I dumped it out. You're gonna want to dump out the bucket in like the grass or down the bath or a shower, but I don't recommend the toilet. And after that, you're just gonna want to hang up the suit in different hangers to dry. Probably like somewhere where it's gonna hit the sun. And if it's outside, you're not gonna need to do this. But since it's inside, I put a towel down so it can drip onto the towel. And there we go. I've washed my entire Spider-Man suit, and now we can go right on to painting it in the next episode. We can go on to the lenses as well. And that's all the spare time I have to share with you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this series. And let me know in the comments below what you think and what you would like to see. And that's all I've got. So see you guys later. Bye.